morning, Marco Island. This is the Good Morning Marco podcast, Marco Island's first, best, and only podcast. As first, best, and only podcast on Marco Island. My name is Ryan Sullivan.
I'm Jordan Crayley.
And today we have two very special guests.
Adrienne Wilming.
Liz Havens.
All right, and now I hear the last name. So there we go. Yeah. So welcome to Good Morning Marco. Thank you so much for having us here at Skin Renewal Systems. So just very shortly, tell us in like a sentence or two where we're at today.
It's our wellness center. It's our sanctuary. It's where everyone comes to be rested and stress-free and happy.
And we're a medical spa, and we also are a salon and nail salon.
Wonderful.
Hair and nail.
Wonderful, cool. So before we get into all about renewal systems, let's go to future Ryan and hear about today's sponsor of this episode of Good Morning Marco.
This episode of Good Morning Marco is brought to you by Tyler Buchan of the Golf Group. Located right here on Marco Island, they're your go-to experts for luxury living on Marco Island and beyond. Whether you're looking for a waterfront home with golf access, a condo with stunning beach views, or a private retreat down on Hideaway Beach, Tyler and his team will guide you to your home. Visit thegolfgroup.com to start your search today. Or call 239-420-1099. Once again, that number is 239-420-1099. Go to thegolfgroup.com to find out more. Thank you so much to Tyler and his team for sponsoring this episode of Good Morning Marco.
Thank you so much again to Tyler from the Golf Group for sponsoring this episode of Good Morning Marco. And you can go to thegolfgroup.com. That's the golf, G-U-L-F. grp.com, thegolfgroup.com. With that, we can go ahead and get started.
Well, thank you guys for having us here. It looks so beautiful in here. It's very tranquil already. I love how much water there is around.
I very may well fall asleep during this episode. We'll see if it happens or not.
We've had that happen.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
True. A lot of people
So
do.
we got a little teaser beforehand. If whoever wants, well, actually, first, why don't we talk a little bit about why we're doing this episode the week of Mother's Day to begin with?
So I started 26 years ago by myself, and I started working for a doctor, a plastic surgeon. In fact, he's Naples' first plastic surgeon, Dr. Mogilvang. And then I also worked at a salon here on Marco. And shortly after that, I opened up my own place, got enough, was very busy quickly. And my daughter came and joined us. So we have a mother-daughter business.
Yes.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
So when did you start this business on Marco?
1999.
All right, we're getting this is our second. We've got second late '90s episode today. So you're only 1 year after Marco became a city.
Right.
So what has been I love the background music today. So what has been what's been the best part about doing this business together? About the mother-daughter relationship? About being I know there's, of course, times where it's just like you love to work with each other. And then, of course, there's other times where it's like, is this business time or is this mom-daughter time?
Yeah.
What's been some of the best parts about doing this?
We bounce ideas off of each other. And at some points in the business, I was tired, but she wanted to keep expanding.
As it goes.
That's true.
So
Before children,
and
before I had children,
and
of course, more energy.
I
was
fought
there.
her on that too, didn't I?
She did.
Not want to expand, and it's all her.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Cool.
But we love what we do.
Yeah.
We never have, mother-daughter moments. It's just everything just goes so seamlessly. We work very well together. She's my best friend. So it's not like, I can't believe I'm with my mom, It's not like that. It feels we work very perfect together. You know, you always hear, oh, you shouldn't work with family. And for us, that's the furthest thing from the truth.
Right, yeah.
So,
you know, all the people that I hear that say you shouldn't work with family, usually they haven't actually done it, because most of the people I know that work with their family are having a great time. So, yeah.
If you are doing what you love, then it's really, truly
very enjoyable.
Yeah.
My grandpa always told me, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your
That's
life.
the honest to God truth. I truly believe that.
Basically, in the length of an elevator ride, how would you guys pitch?
We are like a one-stop place to improve yourself both externally by getting your hair done, your nails done, your facials, but also we do the spa part, the spa renew part. They do the massage. We have acupuncture. We have biofeedback, so that helps to heal. So that's why we are also a wellness center. Foot detox. So we offer so much. You can come here and spend the day, and a lot of people do. Yeah.
What does an average day at the wellness center look like? Because we did find out a little piece of Ryan lore today, that I actually did used to get my hair cut here in the salon because my cousin Melissa used to work here. So I would come in and get some pretty nice priced haircuts. So what if someone were to want to spend like the entire day here, what is there to offer? What does that kind of look like for somebody?
Usually they start off with a facial or a massage, one or the other, and then they leave this side and go over to get their hair done and their nails done. So it's our ladies love it here, and I have had clients from the first year I was in business that are still coming to us.
Yeah.
And also, we have the best skincare products. We are a medical spa, so we offer Obagi, Zeo Skincare Health, Revision, Elastin, and we just included in our, it's called DNA Skin Institute, which is all organic, and it's a stem cell and brand. So we keep up on the latest in technology as well as products to offer.
That's amazing. I really like that you guys were able to get two spots next to each other to kind of separate you have the hair and the nails, and then you come over here, and it's just a completely different side of paradise.
Yeah. It just worked out that way. It just worked out that way when, different units became available. It's really nice though, because just like what you said, it keeps the noise and the scents separate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you don't hear, hair dryers and, all the fun that the hair salon is having. And you walk in through these doors, the spa doors.
And I hear nothing but water features and ambient music. And I'm having a great time.
That's what you want when you want to de-stress. Yes. So.
Yeah, I'm a little bit out of my depth in the questions department just because this isn't usually my type of thing. I don't know if you could tell.
Well, Brian, your skin is glowing. What are you
Thank
talking
you.
about?
I in anticipation for this episode, I did use my facial cleanser today. So I was just like, all right, I can't go in here looking like I can't even think of a word to say, but not good. You know what? That's a great question. If we look at our analytics for the podcast, we're a little bit male dominated. We have like a 60-40 split of men that listen to the podcast to women. Do you get much men that come in here?
Oh, we do. Mm-hmm. Oh, without a doubt.
Men want to look young too.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. So what would maybe to someone like me who has never, aside from getting our hair cut, I've never gotten a massage. I've never gotten a facial done.
Why not? Life's too short.
And they come in for acupuncture as well.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
I don't
acupuncture
actually
is amazing.
really know what a facial is, to be fully honest. So, what does that all like entail? Something like that. Some of those other things that I'm not very familiar
Well,
with.
we do so many different facials. We do
Okay.
the regular
I didn't know there was
spa
different types.
facial.
There's types, there's different machinery. And,
Yeah, with the microderma, we have so many different machines that we use, that we can use. The microdermabrasion, the jet plasma, the RF microneedling, the microneedling, ProCell. I mean, the list goes on and on. But I also like to tell my clients, my ladies, that it's more important what they do morning and night, what they put on their skin, what products they use, than just coming in here once a month or once a week for a treatment.
Well, it's like the dentist. It's you can go in for a cleaning as much as you want, but if you stop brushing your teeth, then you're
that's actually a really great analogy.
Thank you. See, I'm learning.
Yes, that's the
Gold
truth.
star.
A little sticker, Ryan.
Yay. Jordan, go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, even for me, I'm not too well versed in skincare type stuff. I literally do absolutely nothing to my face, and I probably should. But so for anybody, kind of thinking that they don't know if it should be something they should pursue, what do you think would be like the kind of initial thoughts to,
Where should somebody start?
yes.
We are finding
Thank you.
out that the women, the girls these days, are starting earlier. Even in their teens, they're coming in here.
Oh, wow.
Yes, much earlier than
Yeah.
before.
I have seen in just like discourse online, there's definitely a trend these days of younger and younger people wanting to maintain their age long instead of reversing their age, of maintaining it. You see with I forget the guy's name, but the guy who does Blueprint, he started Venmo. He's some billionaire that is working on anyway.
But I think there's a lot of information out there to stay out of the sun. The internet. I mean, people are becoming so highly educated on what to do to stay out of the sun, to do the skincare. Because I know when I was a teenager, it was the tanning beds and put the baby oil on your skin.
I met a 14-year-old with a gua sha a few weeks ago, and I was like, I didn't know what a gua sha was until like 3 weeks ago, tops.
I don't even know that.
And it's like, so
stone
people
cold
my age,
situation.
in my 40s, people my age, they're now having to reverse the damage that you did,
especially down
as
here.
teens, especially down here. Yeah,
you've got some of the richest dermatologists in the world down here. I'm
And
sure.
plastic surgeons. We also have a plastic surgeon.
Really?
Our medical director is Dr. Kent Hasten, and he's in Naples. Once a month, the first Thursday of each month, his PA comes down, Brandy.
She's amazing.
And she does injectables.
Yeah.
Botox, fillers.
She's an expert injector.
Yeah.
So,
There's a
and we
difference in
consult with
injectors.
them. I mean, we get so many different products thrown at us to try to use, and if it doesn't pass our test, it's not coming in.
Right.
So we consult with them. It has to go through a rigorous testing before we'll bring anything in.
Yeah.
So we're strict about it. So if it's in here, it's good.
Yeah. Or else we wouldn't have it.
What does a day in a life look like for each of y'all? Sorry, I've lived here my entire life. My southern.
You can answer that because I have 3 kids.
Right.
So
we want to hear about that too.
I stay really busy with that, but I'm working my way back in on a daily basis. I do a lot right now in the administrative part.
Okay.
But
And social media.
and social media.
Yeah.
Getting more into social
Yeah.
media.
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
But for you, Liz,
Okay, so I do facials. I do about 4 a day now. I used to, when I first started, I did like 10.
Yeah.
And so once I got really good help, my staff here is the best.
Yeah.
They are the best down here
in fact, I would have to say that it's the best team
we've ever had.
we've ever assembled is what we have
Right now.
right now.
That's cool.
It's incredible.
We have a new a girl who does permanent makeup. Her name is Laura Beatty, and she is phenomenal.
I didn't know you could do permanent makeup.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
we do. Yes, we
Oh,
do.
yes. She's a
And
multi-award winner. All the doctors in Naples recommend her and refer her for cancer work, reconstruction work to, their eyebrows, if that, or their breast area needs work done.
areolas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is permanent makeup like tattooing?
Yes.
Like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
She can actually make your eyebrows look like you have real hair.
it's incredible.
Yeah, she's totally remarkable.
It's not that
the best
painted
work
on.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Hands down.
Yeah, hands down.
Down. I thought I knew good work, and then I saw Laura.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's always great when not only you can duplicate yourself in an employee, but also have someone who it's like, well, I'm maybe a jack of all trades. And you've got a ton of different niches that you're in, so you can I'm sure be able to do just about anything in here.
Yeah.
But then being able to
Yeah, that's
have
true.
people
Yeah.
who they're very, very good at this thing in particular, and having that person come in, raising them up in the leadership, and having them take over, and so that you can focus on the things that are important to you in the business. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
What's
being able
really
to have
cool is
that.
everybody who's here is truly an expert at what they do.
Yeah.
It's truly an expert. I mean, it's
And our front desk
yeah.
staff, our assistants, our front desk girls, the ones answering the phone, having to handle any issue
Yeah.
that they come up with.
Yeah. So
That's amazing.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Okay. Well, on the handling situations, do you have any stories of maybe we could start with like a fun story, anything of maybe someone who
it's so rare. It's
Yeah.
it, like weirdly, it's just so rare if we ever have a situation.
Trying to think of a fun story. I don't know.
you got
We had a violin gentleman
Oh,
play
yes, that was
music that
Came
just
over.
came in from off the street and started playing the violin in the salon.
To the salon.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Just
That's
Just
super cool.
right off
Yeah.
the street.
Yeah.
he just walked in and just started playing
walked
the violin.
in.
Oh, look at that. That's it
It was the wildest thing. Everyone just stopped and it's like, what is going on? He
Yeah.
did his thing and
Oh,
then
yeah.
like he
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
So
We were just
that,
talking about that. the
yeah,
other
that
day.
was something. But you know what? It added to our story, right?
Yeah.
So
It does. And I mean, it seems like you guys have had such an incredible journey thus far. Where do you see yourselves in the next, 10 years, 5 years?
Oh.
Would you potentially feel like you would pass it down to one of your kids? Keep it in the
sure.
family?
Actually, my daughter is 7. My youngest daughter is 7, and she's like, "Mom, I want to be a hairdresser when I get older.
Yeah.
I want to do nails." So she's, doing my nails every weekend. But potentially, if whatever she wants to do,
Yeah.
I will fully support.
Yeah.
I know we just added 6 massage treatment rooms.
Wow.
We have 6 skin treatment rooms, and we have 6 massage wellness treatment rooms. So it's a total of 12 in our spa. So that's really great for us.
Yeah.
It is.
It's nicely balanced.
So then I have an interesting question. Liz, what's your favorite part about working with your daughter?
Oh. Just being with her. Just I totally trust her. It's someone I can totally trust, and I love my business or our business, and I know she loves it as much as I do, and has that concern to help it stay a vibrant business and to continue to grow.
Yeah. So then the same question. What is your favorite part about working with your mom?
It's such a treasure. It's such a blessing. And I know it's like, oh, okay, that sounds like a hokey answer, but it's the truth, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how many people can say that they wake up and they have a business with their mom? And it's your mom that you love, and it's your best friend. And, you know, I mean, truly, I mean, we never fight, as weird as what that sounds to people.
Yeah, no,
We never fight. It's our free time. We're always, you know, we go on vacations together with our family, dinners together. We're always together.
And we're always bouncing off ideas.
Always. We're constantly looking to improve.
Yeah.
And if we're not doing something
I
up to our standard, we go higher.
Yeah, I really think one of the most important things in business, especially with leadership in business, is chemistry, and having that ability to like really know your business partner very well. That rapport is so important. In fact, I was telling Jordan not too long ago, like one of the reasons that actually, no, I didn't tell you this. I told somebody else this, but it was about you. So I thought that it was you. The moment that I knew, when I decided that I wanted to start this podcast, and I thought back to who could possibly work as who do I have enough rapport with, and then I thought back to one time that you were helping me with a problem that I had, and we were up at the Kava Culture until the sun came up.
Oh, wow.
Discussing it, and I'm just like, there is very few people who would do that for me.
No kidding.
And then also to be able to hold a conversation for that length of time.
Was it solved? It was solved.
Eventually it was.
Okay.
Yeah. It is now completely solved. But yeah. It was over and done with. So yeah. I think that's so important and there's very few connections like that are that close as mother and daughter. So
it's true.
It's
she can pretty much answer my sentence or finish my sentence. We're so keyed in to each other.
You've known her your whole life, and so it's easy. Yeah,
That's how I think.
So it made sense. I lived in Cincinnati in 1999, and I was enrolled in school. And when she called me and said, "I'm opening up a spa. Do you want to move back to Marco and start it with me?" I thought about it for one night, and I said, "Yeah." So then it was meant to be. I came back and I started it and met my husband the same day that I moved back down.
Really?
And, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yep. So it was just meant to be.
Yeah. How easy was that decision to go? It's like, because I know you said.
Well, I knew in a heartbeat, right? But you feel like you have to like sleep on it for a night, you know, just because it's a life decision, right? And yeah, it was meant to be.
So did you have any plans before starting the this business? Were you planning on ever doing anything outside of this realm of
I used to be in real estate.
Okay, yeah.
And then I took 2 years off of that and felt like I needed to do something again. And what was my passion? So my skin was terrible at the time, so I was doing a lot of research on skincare. And I thought, I would really like to do skincare, facial, be an esthetician, and open up my own spa at some point. So that's what I did.
You had said you were working at a different spa at first. How long was the salon? Okay, how long was the transition between, all right, I'm going to start working here to I'm opening up my own place?
Less than a year.
Yeah,
Less
quick.
than a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I built up my business very quickly, and like I said, I still have some of those ladies from back then.
Yeah.
Are still coming to us today.
Do you have anybody who was coming to you at the old salon? They're still coming here?
Yeah, same.
Wow.
We're like original.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then we opened up. I opened up a small little. It was a 2-room office in a building next door, and then we grew out of that.
And for a while, I was also working with a plastic surgeon in Naples, and I was physically. We had an office in Naples as well.
Yeah.
But the traffic, it was just too much. Too much.
Fair.
So
Real
it
and
was.
true.
And I needed her here.
Yes. So the plastic surgeon, they came here. So we brought it down here. But
That's amazing. I mean, the determination that both of you have, and I mean, especially since like the first year of deciding I want to do this, I want to have my own space. it still shows, because I mean, we've seen a couple people come in and out from their little appointments, and they're just immediately like, thank you so much, it was the best thing that's happened all day. Like, and
But we're thankful for them too.
Oh, yes.
I mean, every single person that walks through the door, we are so appreciative and thankful for, and that's
And
true.
we lucked out that our receptionists, our front desk staff, they treat our clients very well.
like family.
Yeah. They know their names,
Yeah.
you know.
It's very important,
Oh, for
especially when, like, it's. I don't know if it's necessarily hit this like industry yet, but a lot of things these days have been is commodified a word, where you'll get sort of like bigger businesses in, and then
Yes.
the people become just a little bit more of a number,
Yeah.
and
Or they don't care.
right, yeah. So
Yeah.
then you've got places that are just hiring kids straight out of school. They're
yeah.
just going to be like, yeah, what can I get for you today?
Yeah.
Having that staff again is such
Oh, boy.
vital, especially to
Oh.
a family owned and operated business.
So important.
It keeps your face right. Even if it's I didn't intend for that to be a pun, but it keeps the face of the business out well, because you can only be as good as whoever is representing
That's
you.
for sure. And your staff.
Yeah, I've realized that time and time again. I've had a little bit of some scuffles in the past, but because I mean, like, they're not going to be necessarily mentioning you in the review. They're going to be mentioning who they dealt with directly when they leave a review on Yelp or Google or anything like that. So
Well,
it's
we have
pretty cool.
tried to bring on the most professional, qualified staff that we could find here. And the other ones kind of weed themselves out.
Yep.
So then, with that, is there anything else that you want to say about the about Skin Renewal Systems before we get into a little bit more some rapid fire questions?
Anything else?
I don't know. We pretty much covered it all.
You know, I know coming into a place like a medical spa, it can be intimidating. And that is a common thing that I hear is like, oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. Who do I
Yeah.
talk to? What do I do? What kind of skincare? You know, all these procedures look great, but what's right for me? Come in, get a
Yeah.
consultation.
Yeah.
It's complimentary, and it would take 15 minutes, you know, depending on what a client needs.
Cool.
So it
Wonderful.
should absolutely not be an overwhelming
Yeah.
experience.
It's very
it's
tranquil
a
in
good
here. So
one. It's a good experience.
it feels
to have.
sinful that I'm sitting up straight and I'm not leaning back right now. So
You can
I'm
lean
gonna
back
do
later.
That. Yeah.
We have beds you can lay down.
Yeah, yeah, and they have their. We have magical beds. There's
awesome.
biomats on
Yes.
each massage bed.
Right.
So it's very healing. The infra.
And our acupuncturist is the best, by far, acupuncturist I have ever been to. And I've been to a lot because I totally believe in it. And she is not just an acupuncturist, but she's an acupuncture physician. She knows her stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
That's
amazing.
very important. I wouldn't want somebody who does not know their stuff putting
Yeah, well,
needles
there's-
into my
Well,
body.
she
so-
brings. She's brought range of motion back to people that
yeah.
have had tennis elbow, their
People
shoulders.
coming in with little walkers, they're walking fine
It's
now.
like it's
amazing.
incredible.
She's
It's
amazing.
incredible. It's cool.
She's
It's really
amazing.
cool to see.
That is super awesome. I mean, as somebody who honestly, like, I haven't been to anything like this because I'm very much, you know, this is my bubble. Why is somebody coming in my bubble? But honestly, after hearing you guys talk about it, and you guys are just literally so friendly that I honestly want to come in and try anything.
good.
Oh,
Like,
we'd love to have you, Jordan.
Would.
it just is, I don't know, it's super, the vibe in here, for lack of better words.
The vibes are immaculate,
Yeah.
I could say, for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And it's like, it just makes me want to explore and try everything,
We work
which is
hard at
crazy.
it.
So then with that,
Yeah,
coffee or tea?
coffee,
Tea.
Tea? All right, well, okay, how do you take your coffee?
creamer, vanilla, French vanilla cream.
There we
I'm
go.
very basic.
Yeah.
Very basic.
As long as you didn't say hazelnut, I was
No,
gonna be okay.
French vanilla.
Yeah.
Very basic.
There are 3 types of people:
I don't need to.
black coffee, French vanilla, and then hazelnut, otherwise known as insane people. I'm not saying anything about anybody. If you enjoy hazelnut, watch Good Morning Marco, so you're okay. But if you don't watch Good Morning Marco, which how are you seeing this, and you enjoy hazelnut,
You just started like another Good Morning Marco war on Nextdoor.
it's fine. It gets us views. Our most recent episode of the podcast is going Nextdoor viral right now. Are y'all familiar with Nextdoor?
My husband keeps talking about Nextdoor,
Yeah.
so it's something we're gonna have to jump on the train.
So the issue with Nextdoor is it's almost wholly unmoderated. So you've got like one moderator there, and from what I've heard, the moderation team is a little bit biased towards one side. People almost feel like bullies on there sometimes. We had a very interesting post on Nextdoor go viral. It was just saying, it's like, we tried all 16 pizzas on Marco Island, and then
I heard about the pizza episode. Yeah.
And then we had one woman in the comments going, it's like, you need to do something more with your life, and then threatened us, said that we need to interview an alligator next, telling us to go die. So, you know.
Oh my.
Great people on Nextdoor. I don't
my.
entirely recommend it for the faint of heart.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You guys are a very tranquil sanctuary. Don't deal with Nextdoor.
Yeah. It's the thing is, it's only like 12 people who actually like are the squeaky wheels are getting the grease on Nextdoor. Anyway,
Honestly.
we'll move off of that.
Well, I mean, to kind of go with the tranquility, do not go on Nextdoor if you care about your mental health.
So, beach or mountains?
Mountains.
Mountains, because we live on the
Because
beach.
we live on the beach.
It used to
That's
be
what I'm
beach.
like. Yeah.
It
See,
used to
yeah.
be beach.
I've found this common thread that people who have recently moved here will say beach.
Yes.
People who, like us, who've lived
Yeah.
here forever, will say.
Well, see, we've been here since 1987.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been on the island for a very long
Yeah.
time. We've seen it change, but you know, when we step away and we like to recharge our batteries, we like to have a different scenery.
Yeah.
That's
So
completely fair.
Favorite restaurant on the island?
I have 2.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy Verdi's
Okay.
and I enjoy Arturo's.
Okay, that's the first time that we've had those as an answer on that's some the finer places.
Really?
Yeah.
I enjoy it. My my daughter calls Arturo's her princess restaurant.
Aw.
So she always requests to go to her princess restaurant. So
That's great.
we like to. That's where we enjoy,
gonna
where I
have to-
can relax. It's a little quieter.
I've lived here my whole life and I've never tried either, so I'm gonna have to make the trek.
Well, Marco has so many good ones.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of pizza. I can tell you that for sure. There's a lot actually.
Well, we also like to go to Mango's.
Yeah.
Oh, I
for
love
their
Mango's.
fish tacos.
Yep.
Oh
Their
yeah.
fish tacos.
Mango's
sushi.
dockside. I love being able to sit on the water and eat.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about Mango's. I love that about Dolphin Tiki.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
love that about
Yep.
the Snook, and I love that about Sunset as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That's right.
A lot of great places.
CJ's too.
Yeah.
So then with that, Jordan, do you have any other rapid fire questions before we finish up here?
Should I ask the infamous
Go ahead. I don't know
one?
what the infamous one is, but you can
The
go
one
ahead.
that most people don't like.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go
Oh
ahead.
no! Now it's like now it has to happen, right?
If you could sit down and talk to any historical figure or any like bigger influential figure, who would you choose?
Boy, that's a tough one.
This is why most people don't like.
It's a tough one because it's like, which way do you go with it? You know.
You can answer.
I mean, it's historical. Who would I talk to?
I guess maybe any person, living or dead. Any person of great remark.
For
I like
business,
that. Yeah.
for business
You
advice,
could say that as well. Whatever you want.
Trump.
In any way,
I
shape,
would
or form.
ask Trump for business advice.
I would imagine that'd be incredible. You can make Marco Great Again hats
Yes, make Marco
online.
beautiful.
We have orange and blue. So I would definitely see the value in that. I'd be interested just to pick his brain for a short time,
for
no
sure.
matter what.
With his business sense, oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
And then
I agree.
Same answer.
I agree.
Same answer. All right.
Yep.
We get a lot of presidents. People will say, because I
Yeah.
mean that's person of great mark, so that works. Let's see.
This episode of Good Morning Marco is brought to you by Tyler Buchan of the Golf Group. Located right here on Marco Island, they're your go-to experts for luxury living on Marco Island and beyond. Whether you're looking for a waterfront home with golf access, a condo with stunning beach views, or a private retreat down on Hideaway Beach, Tyler and his team will guide you to your home. Visit thegolfgroup.com to start your search today, or call 239-420-1099. Once again, that number is 239-420-1099. Go to thegolfgroup.com to find out more. Thank you so much to Tyler and his team for sponsoring this episode of Good Morning Marco.
All right, so Liz had an appointment, so we're just gonna that was the whole episode. So we're just gonna finish things off. Is there anything else that you want to say about the business, about especially while she's out of the room, so you can say whatever you want?
Well, she's amazing.
Yeah.
People fly in from all over, actually all over the world to see her.
Yeah.
Prime ministers have flown in.
Oh, wow.
We have a back door that we have patients also, clients come in for to be anonymous.
Yeah. Wow.
But everybody loves. With the staff so great at what they do, and I hate to keep saying that, but it's the truth.
Right.
You can go anywhere, but it's like, oh, are they really that good? Is the result going to be good? We take pride in what we do, but everyone is the top at their game.
Yeah.
Whether it's hair, the master hairstylist, or massage therapy, just all the years of experience. Liz, our other, medical estheticians, our doctor. We're proud of our business. We've worked hard for it every day, and we love what we do.
Wonderful.
So
That is amazing. This has been like a very sweet episode with you and your mom. We haven't had that dynamic on here before.
No, the only other two people, we've done two people episodes where it was husband and wife, and then
counselor and counselor.
Co-election race. When in our election special, we interviewed everyone who ran for city council, and then because Councilor Gray and Councilor Goller ran a joint campaign, we interviewed them together. So that was fun.
that's neat.
So with that, I do believe that we are ready to wrap up here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it's our
today.
pleasure. Thank you for coming.
If people want to find you here, where can they go online to, and then where physically are we?
Yep. So we're at 1000 North Collier Boulevard in Suite 11 and 13. So our plaza is right next to Starbucks. We have the fabulous Ciao Bella restaurant in our plaza, the booksellers. And you can also go to www.skinrenewalmarco.com.
Wonderful.
Or our Facebook page,
There
Skin
you go.
Renewal Systems.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. Jordan, where can they find you?
Oh, you beat me.
I know, because you beat me on the last one, so I got to get to it this time.
You can find me personally at jgcraley03 on Instagram. I mean, technically, you could look up my name on Facebook, but I'm never on that. So, and you can find my business, currentcreationsfl.com, or you can find it on Instagram at currentcreationsfl. Ryan, where can they find you?
You can find me at ryanmsullivan.com. That's RyanMsullivan.com. You can find me there you can find my book for sale. You can also find my old podcast. You can find new projects that I'm working on. You can find some video projects if you're looking for freelance video editors or freelance videography or anything along those lines as well. You could also find Good Morning Marco on that website, but of course you could go straight to goodmorningmarco.com. If you want to share this podcast with somebody, the easiest way to do that is to send them the link goodmorningmarco.com/new. goodmorningmarco/new. That's NEW. That is going to take you to the newest episode so that you can easily show whoever you want this episode of the podcast. So with that, thank you so much for joining us today as well.
It's my absolute pleasure.
Official friends of the podcast.
Yay!
There you go. Thank you for saying
Yes.
it. I always forget it. All right. And with that, thank you so much for watching.
It really does mean the most.
And we will see you all in the next one. Bye.